Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm just going to give it a few seconds before I get started. Make sure you comment so I could see that this is working and everyone can hear me well. I should be Instagram Live, Facebook, and YouTube. Got my water. Gonna hydrate. Got our oven preheating to 400. Just want to make sure everything's working. Where is everyone watching from? I'm in New Jersey right now. Let's get started. So we're making a Greek-inspired stuffing. I'm sure there's so many different recipes. I grew up with my dad being Cretan, and he would make a sausage stuffing with rice. We're not going to do that today. I love a bread stuffing. I love having butter. So this is going to be my own little spin. I have some stale bread here. I actually pulled it out of the freezer. If I don't go through the bread, I'll usually freeze it. And I have like 3 freezers in this house. I freeze everything. We're just going to get these into bite-sized pieces. You can use olive bread, rosemary bread, sourdough bread, any kind. And I have, of course, an old school Pyrex. We're going to put all of our bread in just to get it out of the way. Then we're going to start prepping our Greek sausage. You could use regular sausage. This one is from the Greek store. I went today. I actually live 5 minutes from the Greek store in Kenilworth, New Jersey. So I got some Laconico. This one's pre-cooked, which is fine. I know Astoria has nice, fresh Greek sausage there, which would have been nice, but this is fine. I'm only going to use one link because if you ever had Greek sausage, it's pretty powerful. So we're just going to use that for just some meatiness and flavor in the background. So I'm going to open this up. And there's usually some like nice warm spices like orange zest, lemon zest. There'll be a little cinnamon in here. Just very small pieces. And we're going to get that cooking down with some extra virgin olive oil from Greece, of course. This is my brand Fia. My name is Sophia. It is from Laconia. It's a Koroniki blend. It is so powerful, healthy, and delicious. But we're also going to put butter because when the butter soaks into that bread, it's the best taste for stuffing, in my opinion. All that delicious Greek sausage, just one link right in there. To also add some meatiness, we're going to add some mushrooms. Just going to cut everything and then we'll leave it on the cutting board. Nice and small. Mushrooms absorb a lot of water, so I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with them after the sausage. Where is everyone watching from? What is your favorite side dish on Thanksgiving? We also have celery and carrot, which are classic and add a lot of flavor into the stuffing. I also have some fresh, beautiful spinach. Look at this. We have some good markets around here. Nice local stuff still growing. It's been very sunny here in New Jersey, and today's the first day it's rained in, what is it, like 2 months? Crazy, crazy. So let's get the celery. Not too much. Again, all bite-sized pieces. Nice down the middle. And then again, each side. It's great to have a nice sharp knife. It makes it a lot easier to cut, believe it or not. Get yourself a sharp knife and you will be cutting way better than you did before. I love a good Japanese knife. I always say Williams-Sonoma has great knives. I always get asked what I use. I usually buy like small business handmade knives. Watching from Boynton Beach. Beautiful. Love that. Celery and carrots are diced. We're going to use nice, delicate, which I love, and it's so underused, leeks. It's not as powerful as an onion, and when it cooks down, it's absolutely delicious. You can save all of these things, like the tops and the bottoms of your carrot and the tops of your leeks, and you can freeze them and make a stock, a chicken stock or a vegetable stock or a beef stock, whenever you want, so don't throw anything away. So when you're cleaning a leek, there are layers, many different layers, which will have dirt and sand, especially in the outside layers. So you want to clean them very well. Just going to run these under water. We have our delicious Greek sausage cooking right here. I'm going to give it a nice split. Get some nice crust on a medium-high heat. Where else are people watching? I would love to hear. Also, any food questions at all, I'm your girl. I'm going to slice these delicious leeks, and you can just feel how delicate it is when you're cutting it. When they cook down, they're going to slightly caramelize. Of course, it smells so good in here already with just the sausage cooking. We're also going to use some dill and fresh thyme, and I love sage, fresh parsley. I always like to buy these right before Thanksgiving, so fresh thyme is delicious in your turkey and all of your side dishes. Fresh rosemary, fresh sage, which is so delicious in the butter that we're going to cook everything down in. All right, the sausage is good. I'm going to put in the carrots, celery, and leeks. And I also have some chicken stock on the side so we can moisten up the bread before it goes in the oven. Here's our spinach. I'll get this prepped. You can use frozen spinach as well. Nice chop. So fresh. And I just want you to know that this is going to end up having some delicious feta cheese that I got at the Greek store. This is imported from Greece. They cut it fresh for me today. I was snacking on it before we started with some honey and black pepper. So good. Just going to wipe my hands. I'm going to salt and pepper our mixture here. I'll show you. We have the Greek sausage, the leeks, carrot, celery. This salt I bring back from Crete with me in the southern part called Sophia. Some fresh ground black pepper, Makes all the difference if you fresh grind it yourself. When you're using a non-stick pan, you want to use either a wooden spoon or something that's not going to scrape. Just want to sweat those down. I'm now going to put in some butter. I have some delicious grass-fed, good quality butter. I love good quality butter. Also makes a huge difference in how your food tastes. We're now going to put a little bit of rosemary right here. A little bit of fresh thyme. I see someone is fasting today. This is a great recipe to save. And some sage leaves. Oh, look how beautiful this is. I'm also going to put some fresh garlic. I have never bought chopped garlic in my life. I know it's easier, but there's nothing like fresh garlic. It really makes a difference. I just smash it and then peel it. I'm going to chop it up and throw it in the pot. Like I said, my oven's heating to 400. I'm going to cook it on a little higher than usual because I want it to get crispy and delicious on top. Give this another stir. I have this Kalamata olive spread. I'm only going to put like a very little amount. I just wanted to perfume the dish. Nothing, just like a tiny, tiny bit. And it's just going to melt into that butter. I know a lot of people like to put chestnuts. This would be a great time to put them in. Or pine nuts. Raisins would be delicious. Even zucchini or any kind of other vegetable. Fresh mint would also be amazing in this. So I'm going to just take some fresh parsley, a nice amount. I'm going to chop this up and just put it over my bread because my bread is just cubed up in the pan. I'm just going to get that ready on top so I don't forget. I'm also going to take a little bit of more sage, a little bit more thyme, and a little bit more rosemary, and also chop that up as well and put it over the bread. I'll show you again. Then we're going to put this delicious mixture on top. I am trying to get everything caramelized, so they always say sweat your vegetables. I usually don't like that. I love caramelization. Absolutely delicious. I am now going to put my mushrooms in, and we're just going to cook them for 1 minute because I don't want them to get overcooked. And we're going to put our spinach in. And this could be easily vegetarian, vegan. So, so delicious. Also going to add a little bit more butter. And I'll show you what it looks like. All these delicious vegetables, herbs, garlic, leeks, Greek sausage, and our cubed bread. Absolutely delicious. smells divine. Divine. So this stuffing is also a great stuffing to have for pork chops. So if you have a beautiful, nice pork chop, you can cut it down the middle and stuff this stuffing. If you have guests coming over for Thanksgiving and they don't like turkey, you can use chicken breasts. This is definitely a little showstopper. I'm going to grab a spoon and taste for seasoning. Unbelievable. The rest of this is going to cook in the oven. I got a nice caramelization on everything. I'm going to throw it over the bread mixture. Look at that. Delicious. And I have some chicken broth in a cup. I'm going to grab it. I know it's a struggle sometimes going and shopping and grabbing so much broth for Thanksgiving, but you can get organic, better than bouillon from Costco and just like make your own broth, and that's kind of what I did. I'll show you here. Delicious. You can use rice. You don't have to use rice. You can use more sausage. You can put any kind of vegetables you like. Look at this. Wow. Any kind of bread. There's a bakery by me that makes rosemary olive oil bread. That would be unbelievable. Just gonna fish these out. This is the fresh thyme. And then we're gonna add our delicious crumbled feta. Just gonna grab a block here. Let's cut some off. And then it has the butter and the olive oil in here. The sage, fresh thyme, parsley. Gonna just top it off with a little more extra virgin olive oil and get it into the oven at 400. This dish is a Greek-inspired stuffing recipe. It has Greek sausage, leeks, carrots, onions, butter, extra virgin olive oil, feta, spinach. It is so good. I really hope that you try this. Please tag me if you make it. My Instagram is at Chef Soph, or you can tag my OCN on Instagram. I'm a little out of breath because I'm pregnant, so don't mind me. The baby is due on New Year's Day, and it's a little girl. So that's my big news. This is going to be cooking for about 30 minutes or until golden brown. You really can't overcook it. You just have to watch it so it doesn't dry out. So you can add more broth. Thank you, everybody at my OCN. You're all amazing. Thank you, Noelle, for setting this up. Father Chris, Eleni, I miss all of you. Thank you all for tuning in. I will post on my OCN the final delicious viewing of the stuffing, and it's delicious. God bless. I hope you all are safe, happy, and healthy.